Good morning, friends. Screen is visible. Today we are going to discuss the next practical of the physical chemistry, the experiment number 4. The aim of this experiment is nothing but to determine the velocity constant, or you can call it as a rate constant also, of the alkaline hydrolysis of ethyl acetate by conductometric. You know what is a conductometry? The experiment which is performed by using the conductometer means the experiment which involves the measurement of the conductance that we called it as a conductometry. In the theory, you know this particular hydrolysis is there, especially the alkaline hydrolysis means we are going to use the alkali. Any alkali you can use, that is a NaOH or say KOH. Okay, here we are going to use NaOH. Then alkaline hydrolysis of this particular ethyl acetate, it's also called as the saponification. That you should know that reaction we have seen in case of the organic chemistry. Saponification means hydrolysis of the ester is called as the alkaline hydrolysis of the ester is called as the saponification. This particular reaction is the second order reaction. That means rate of this reaction particularly depends upon the ion taking part in the reaction. That means hydroxyl ion as well as the acetate ion. In this reaction, fast moving hydroxyl ion, especially the fast moving hydroxyl ion, is there that is coming from the alkali that are replaced by the slow moving acetate ion, and hence the conductance decreases with time. What happens? Hydroxyl ion will get replaced by the acetate ion, and so that the conductance of this particular will decreases with the time. And this conductance is, you should know, that depends upon the concentration of the speed of the ions. Therefore, initial concentration changes slowly. This also changes the conductivity value of the solution. Therefore, the rate constant will be calculated by using the formula for the second order reaction. That we will see the formula how we can calculate the rate by using the conductometric measurement. Okay, conductometer we will going to use. Then what are the required things here? In this experiment, we required the 0.05 normal NaOH solution, then 0.05 normal acetic acid solution, and ethyl acetate, phenolphthalein indicator, conical flask, burette, pipettes, 10 cm cube pipette, 100 cm cube standard measuring flask, stopwatch, conductometer, etc. First of all, you have to fill this particular burette with the NaOH solution. Then we have to measure the conductance of the 0.01 molar NaOH. This is the initial conductance, that is a G0. And we will measure the conductance of the 0.1 molar sodium acetate solution, and it will be the final conduction conductance G infinite. Then in one beaker we will take the 20 cm of the 0.05 molar NaOH and 50 cm of the distilled water. In another beaker we will take the 5 cm of this particular. In one beaker, see what we are going to do, we are going to take the this particular requirement is there, 0.05 normal NaOH solution is there, then the 0.05 normal acetic acid solution is there, then the ethyl acetate is there, 1% phenolphthalein indicator is there, one conical glass should be there, burette, 10 cm cube pipette should be there, 100 cm cube standard measuring glass, stopwatch, and conductometer. These things are required. In the procedure, what we are going to do, first of all, we will fill the burette with the help of the 0.05 normal NaOH solution. Then we will measure the conductance of the 0.01 molar NaOH solution. This is the initial conductance, that is a G0. Then we will measure the conductance of the 0.1 molar sodium acetate solution. That will give you the final conductance, that is a G infinite. Then in one beaker we are going to take the 20 cm cube of this particular 0.05 molar NaOH and 50 cm cube of the distilled water, and we will cork it. In another beaker we are going to take the 5 cm cube of this particular ethyl acetate, 0.2 molar ethyl acetate, and a 25 cm cube of the distilled water, and again we will cork it. Both we will keep in the boiling water, that boiling tube. Two boiling tubes should be there in the water bath that are maintained at the 25 degrees centigrade for the 20 minutes. Then we will mix the two solutions well, record the time of the mixing, and then we will dip the conductance cell in it, and we will measure the conductance of this mixture at 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 15, 20, 25, and the 30 minutes time interval from the time of mixing with using the water bath. Then in the observation, what we have to observe? We have to observe the conductance of this particular sodium acetate solution, that is a J infinite, and we should know the initial conductance, that is a G0 for the 0.01 molar NaOH solution. Then we know the conductance is directly proportional to the concentration of the reactant. Hence, A is equal to concentration, means in the square bracket G0 minus G infinite, and X is equal to G0 minus GT. You will get the A value, then you can calculate the X value, and you can, using this A and X values, we can calculate the rate. See, time is given in the minute, 2 minutes, 4 minutes, 6 minutes, 8 minutes, 10 minutes, then the 15 minutes, 20 minutes, 25 minutes, and then the 30 minutes, that we have to convert into the seconds. Then whatever the conductance is coming from the conductometer, that we are going to note. You can see the conductance value should be get decreased, because in the theory we have seen this hydroxyl ion will get replaced by the acetate ion, and so that it will affect on the conductance value, means as the time increases the conductance value decreases. And same way you can see in the observation table that conductance values are going to decrease as the time goes on increasing. We got this value of the A and the value of the X. How we can calculate the value of A, that is a common for all, that is a 1.2, and value of the X we have to calculate from the observed reading, that is X is equal to G0 minus GT. G0 we know and GT also know. Then you will take the difference of that will be the X. Then we will do the A minus X. After getting the A minus X, we can calculate the G0 minus GT divided by GT minus G infinite, means in short it will become the X upon A minus X. Therefore the equation for the K is the 1 upon G0 into T in bracket G0 minus GT upon GT minus G infinite. You can put the value of the G0, T should be in the seconds. Then by substituting all this value, you can calculate the rate. After that we will take the mean of this particular rate, that K will nothing but the sum of all these particular K values of the at that particular time. Here the detailed calculation is shown for the K, how that K has been calculated. Then you have to plot a graph, the graph of the G0 minus GT upon GT minus G infinite versus time in seconds. That graph we have to plot, and from the graph you will get the slope. From the slope you can easily calculate the K. Okay, how you can calculate the K? K is nothing but a slope upon A. That formula you should have to remember. You got this graph is very simple. On the y-axis there will be the G0 minus GT upon GT minus G infinite versus time will be on the x-axis. In the seconds that time will be there. Okay, please take the correct reading. Okay, please try to correct this graph. You can see the 120, 240, 360 is there, 480, 600, 900, 1200, 1500 and 1800. These are the time in the seconds that you have to adjust on this particular graph. Okay, on that particular value, what is the value of the conductance, that you have to show here. Okay, some missing points will be there, you have to draw this point also. Whatever the readings are there, that you have to write with the help of the pencil, then we will correct it. Got that point? Whatever the reading now are available here, that you have to write with the help of the pencil. Whatever the when you will perform this experiment in the lab, at that time we will make the correction, and in the result we have to note that the rate constant from the graph and the rate constant by the calculation, that we have to write in the result. Please note this fact. Okay, Very simple experiment it is. Again, just see the procedure, you can easily understood this experiment. Very simple experiment in that just we have to note the conductance for this particular. What we are going to take, see, in one of the beaker we are going to take this particular, here you can see, in one of the beaker we are going to take this particular 20 cmg of 0.05 molar NaOH, right? And then we are adding the 50 cml distilled water. In another beaker we are going to take the 5 cml of the 0.2 molar ethyl acetate along with the distilled water, and then we are keeping in the water bath for the 20 minutes. Okay, then we are going to mix these two solution, and we are going to record the conductance of this particular solution by the time interval of the, initially we will keep the difference of the 2 minutes, then the 5 minutes, 2 4 6 8 10 12, 2 4 6 8 10, then the 15 20 25 and the 30 minutes. We have to note the conductance at that time, and with this time factor we will go to calculate this particular rate constant. It is very easy. In the lab you have to perform this experiment, and then only you will fare that reading. For this time you have to write these readings with the help of the pencil. Okay, in the viva generally the question will be asked like, what is the principle of the conductometry, what is the conductance? You should have to answer what is the unit of the conductance. You can see conductance will that unit of the conductance will be the Siemens. Also sometimes that will measure in the millisiemens also. Okay, or the mhos is the unit of this particular conductance. Then our conductivity cell, what is the cell constant? Cell constant is nothing but, you should know, remember this, what is a cell constant? Cell constant, that conductivity cell consists of the platinum that plates that are 1 centimeter apart from the each, and for that particular we are going to measure that cell constant of this particular conductivity cell in the SY, that we have seen how we can calculate the cell constant using the conductivity values. That already you did that experiment in the SY. I think so 3 experiment were in the SY in the first semester, third semester, based on this conductometric measurement. The conductance is nothing but the current carrying capacity of that particular electron, that you have to remember. Then experiment is otherwise very simple one. Nothing is there. Just you have to note the conductance, then you have to just calculate all these things. If the graph is there, then you are not supposed to show this detailed calculation whatever shown in the journal during exam. In the exam it is not necessary to show the detailed that calculation. You have to just do all the calculations in the table, and you have to plot the graph. From the graph and the actual calculation, what is the value of the k, that you have to show in the result. The rate constant of this reaction will be from the graph is that, and from this particular calculation is that you have to note in that particular experiment. Here you have to take that scale, appropriate scale you have to choose. 1 centimeter is equal to 100 seconds we have taken. See here, these 100 seconds are there, and 1 centimeter is equal to 0.05 units. That will be the g0 minus gt upon gt by g infinite value. Okay, please make that correction over there. Please go through this experiment well. If you are not getting, then you can ask. If you have any difficulty, any doubt, you can ask. very simple experiment that we have to perform in the laboratory, and then you will fare that readings. Please go through this well, write in the journal. Okay, now session is open for the discussion. You have any doubt, you can ask.